You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Second only to this star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Blake, she's got a whole game of her own, too.
So Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are back at it with another piggyback moment for the cameras, and this is officially the third week of what looks like the exact same playbook. At this point, you could almost predict it down to the hour. Every weekend brings another perfectly timed paparazzi walk, with the smiling, laughing, hugging, and playful moments that some critics say feel more like scenes from a romantic comedy than a casual day out. Even the outfits are getting people talking again. Blake, what is going on here? If the goal is to win people over with fashion and carefully planned appearances, a few new looks probably won't change the conversation. Even a simple chat about her favorite treats ended up feeling surprisingly tense to some viewers, instead of fun and relaxed. What should have been a light, playful moment came across as awkward for many people, leaving social media buzzing with mixed reactions. It was supposed to be a fun, lighthearted moment, but instead, some viewers felt like it turned into a full-on debate over pastries. That's why so many people online are saying the bigger image campaign just
to making digs about each other on live TV
isn't landing the way it may have been intended. This isn't being treated like a simple bad week in the headlines anymore. Critics have pointed to a long run of interviews, magazine features, public appearances, and social media posts that they believe are all part of a major effort to improve public perception. The problem, at least according to many online reactions, is that the approach doesn't seem to be winning everyone over. Every new interview, every public appearance, and every carefully shared post brings another wave of comments from people who say they're still not convinced. Instead of changing the conversation, some feel the repeated visibility only keeps the spotlight on the criticism, making the whole rollout look more calculated than natural. Then came the latest round of discussion surrounding a Forbes profile about Ryan.
We've got lots of colors and lots of sides to us.
Yeah, and Blake also showed another side in a post featuring the one and only John Legend,
which highlighted his journey and career success as an immigrant to the United States. During the interview, Ryan leaned into his familiar self-deprecating, joking style, making a humorous remark about being tired of standing in line for bread before joking that he grabbed a pool float and crossed the ocean. The comment was clearly delivered as part of his comedic persona, but it quickly sparked plenty of debate online anyway. During that interview, Ryan made a joke about immigration while using a playful accent, then quickly stopped himself mid-sentence, almost like he realized the joke could be taken the wrong way. That moment didn't go unnoticed. The cameras kept rolling, clips spread across social media in no time, and people immediately started debating whether the joke was funny or simply missed the mark. What was likely intended as comedy quickly became another talking point online. Blake has also faced renewed attention over several public moments.
You make everything better. I mean, absolutely everything in my life better. You've made me the father of my dreams when I thought I only had fun uncle potential. So, thank you, I love you.
Including restaurant sightings, paparazzi photos that some people believe looked carefully timed, Instagram posts that sparked debate, and ongoing discussions surrounding It Ends With Us, including a petition started by some viewers regarding her producer credit. The conversation just keeps growing, with every new headline bringing another wave of reactions. Before we get even deeper into all of this, if you're enjoying this breakdown, be sure to subscribe to Pretty Loud so you don't miss the next celebrity story everyone is talking about. The Forbes profile also sparked debate because it highlighted Ryan's path from Canada to becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars. While many readers viewed it as a story about career success and entrepreneurship, others argued that comparing his experience to broader immigration narratives wasn't the best fit. The discussion grew even bigger after Ryan appeared at the Toronto International Film Festival and was asked about being Canadian in Hollywood. During his response, he spoke about Canadians having a strong sense of doing what's right and said that seeing unfairness or a lack of integrity can really affect him. On its own, those comments sounded positive to many people, and plenty of viewers agreed that integrity is something everyone should value.
If the two of you had married any other people, you definitely would have crushed the other person because you are so biting and amazing.
We always tease each other. He was, after I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, I mean, think of the ladies I can have to say. And he's like, I've got a long list. And I was like, oh really? Because I just have one on my list. He's like, wait, who? And I was like,
Ryan also made another point that sparked discussion. He talked about how people in high-profile positions can end up surrounded by teams that shield them from criticism or difficult conversations. As he put it, some celebrities have a moat of people around them that blocks honest communication, adding, "And boy, does that mess your life up." That quote immediately caught people's attention. The moment that really took off online came when Ryan was asked about moving to the United States.
paired up with my best friend. You know, when that happens, you recognize how unbelievably lucky you are.
During his answer, he joked, "It sounds like I came from the Baltics or something," before slipping into a playful accent and making a humorous story about standing in line for bread and floating across the ocean on a pool toy. Partway through, he appeared to realize the joke could be misunderstood and quickly stopped himself. Even so, the clip spread across social media within hours, and people immediately began debating whether the joke crossed a line or was simply awkward humor. The discussion didn't stop there. Some commenters also revisited Ryan's early years in Hollywood, pointing out that he dated well-known celebrities, including Alanis Morissette, before reaching his current level of fame. Critics argued that those relationships and industry connections may have helped increase his visibility, while supporters noted that long-term success in Hollywood still requires talent, persistence, and years of work. Because of that, opinions remained sharply divided over how much opportunity, privilege, and personal effort each contributed to Ryan's career. That debate has become yet another part of the larger conversation surrounding his public image. Here's where the conversation becomes even more complicated. As public attention has intensified, people online have started revisiting older controversies, allegations, and past news stories connected to Ryan. One topic that frequently comes up is the tragic death of stunt performer Joy S.J. Harris during the filming of Deadpool 2. The accident remains one of the most discussed moments linked to the production, and it continues to resurface whenever Ryan's name trends. However, it's important to note the claims circulating online about Ryan personally ordering specific safety decisions have not been established as fact, and many social media posts repeat allegations without verified evidence. There are also recurring rumors about Ryan's teenage years, including claims involving a fire at his former school. Those stories have been widely shared across social media, but they remain unverified, and there is no reliable public evidence confirming the allegations. Even so, the fact that old rumors and disputed claims continue resurfacing shows how closely people are examining every part of his past as the public conversation around him continues to grow. Other older allegations have also been brought back into the spotlight. Some internet users have referenced claims from a woman who accused Ryan of mistreatment during the production of one of his early films. Those allegations have been discussed online, but they remain disputed, and it's important not to treat them as established fact. Still, critics argue that the combination of older stories and newer controversies has encouraged people to re-examine his public image from a different perspective. Ryan isn't the only one facing intense scrutiny either. Blake Lively has also become the subject of heavy online criticism, with many discussions focusing on her public appearances, interviews, and reported interactions rather than past productions. Supporters continue to defend her, while critics argue that recent headlines have raised broader questions about her public image. As a result, both of them remain at the center of an ongoing debate that shows no signs of slowing down. One person often mentioned in those conversations is Isabella Ferrer, who appeared alongside Blake in It Ends With Us. For Isabella, the film represented a major career opportunity and one of her first high-profile roles. Because of that, many fans were excited to see how the cast would promote the movie together. Instead, some viewers began closely comparing everyone's appearances during the press tour and premiere events. One claim that circulated online was that Blake helped with Isabella's styling for promotional events. While that idea has been widely discussed by fans, interpretations of the results vary. Critics argued that Isabella's darker, simpler outfits made her blend into the background, while Blake's bold designer looks naturally attracted more attention from photographers. The debate has also expanded beyond social media posts and red carpet appearances. Some industry observers and fans have pointed to a petition calling for Blake's Producers Guild of America credit on It Ends With Us to be reconsidered. The petition has attracted attention online, but a petition by itself does not establish wrongdoing or reflect an official decision by the Producers Guild. Even so, its visibility shows how intensely people are following the controversy, with public discussions now reaching beyond celebrity gossip and into conversations about the film and its production. There's also been growing discussion about the legal dispute involving Blake and Justin Baldoni. Attorney Ryan Locker published a Substack article comparing certain legal arguments in the case with another high-profile lawsuit involving Michelle Ritter and former Google CEO Eric Schmidt, where the court ultimately ruled against Ritter and awarded damages to Schmidt. Locker's comparison reflects his own legal analysis rather than a court finding about Blake's case. Some online commentators have drawn parallels between the cases, while others argue the situations are materially different. At this stage, those comparisons remain opinions and not conclusions about how Blake's legal dispute will ultimately be resolved. Another moment that drew attention involved reports that Blake and Ryan dined at the same upscale restaurant where Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were also expected to be. Online commenters quickly speculated that the timing was intentional and aimed at creating a high-profile celebrity moment, but there is no confirmed evidence supporting that theory. When photos with Rihanna never surfaced, social media users created their own narratives about what happened, and the discussion spread rapidly. Blake's social media activity also became part of the conversation. One Instagram post featuring a quote from a physicist sparked debate, with some people seeing it as a thoughtful post and others dismissing it as an attempt to project a more intellectual image. From the perspective of many critics, the biggest challenge isn't just one headline or one controversy. It's the growing list of stories that people keep connecting together. Discussions about past workplace allegations, legal disputes, media interviews, public appearances, and image management have all blended into one larger narrative online. For years, Blake and Ryan built a public image as a funny, stylish, and relatable Hollywood couple. Now, that image is facing its biggest test yet, with public opinion appearing far more divided than it once was. Whether they can rebuild that reputation remains to be seen, and only time will tell how this story unfolds. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's been following this story. And most importantly, leave a comment below. Do you think Blake and Ryan can repair their public image, or has the damage already been done? We'd love to hear your thoughts.